Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Pinoy Blade Hunter, and for this episode we have another tabletop review or impressions, or just me describing what the things I like about this blade. And for this episode we have this blade. It's a Shilin knife. Shilin knife, a traditional folding knife from Taiwan. There. Traditional folding knife of Taiwan, a Shilin knife. Some people describe the curvature to be like an eggplant. Like an eggplant. You hold it like this for most utilitarian purposes: peeling fruit, sharpening pencils, cutting rope, everything. It's a gentleman's folder carried by the gentlemen of Taiwan. I bought this knife at the Yilan Morning Market when we visited Taiwan.
Those three finished.
And our guide, Mr. Leo Fang, told us that there's this one knife that's very kind of rare in Taiwan because it's not really made anymore. So we went to the knife market and he showed me this. Actually, there are more knives there, but this is the one that he was talking about, the rare Taiwan knife.
Yes,
the medium.
medium. 中间那个
How much is the large one?
这个才能八吗 ？Okay, another 200 up.
He was saying that this is their version or their counterpart to the Swiss knife. This one that I got is about 7 inches or 18 centimeters long.
Yes. Yeah, that's a Shilin Night Market 40. The knife.
Okay. Thank you. It is made of horn with brass. This is brass. Horn. Handle maybe carabao. It has a loop for you to attach your something, rope or a dangler or something, just to make it easier for you to grab your knife. So it's a folding knife. It's 2 steps. 2-step folding. 1 and 2. Yeah. 2 steps folding knife. Doesn't have a locking mechanism. Just has a piece of metal inside that's holding the blade open or closed, or half open or half closed. That. What's interesting about this knife is you can see the line. It is laminated. There's a harder carbon steel inside and stainless steel outside, so it doesn't rust. But you can see here there is one piece of rusting already happening. There's one rust spot and some here rust spots right near the edge of the blade, which means that it is indeed carbon steel blade, not stainless blade. The markings here says 271. What does 271 mean? I do not know. So if you know how to read Chinese and speak Chinese, please tell me what these words or characters mean. Also the number, what does it mean? 271. From what I researched, there are 2 families or 2 makers of this knife, the Shilin knife. But both makers are not making as much Shilin knives anymore. So to have one, you have to wait for a long time so that you can have one for yourself. So it was lucky for me that when we went to a market, as the Yilan Morning Market, this was available, and immediately I bought it. There were three knives there actually, but I only bought the medium one. There's a bigger, there's one bigger than this and one smaller. I bought the medium one. So it's easier to pocket, easier to put in your pocket, easier to handle. It's not too big, not too small, but it's the right size. I think it's a nice size, so that when you can show other people what it is, they will immediately see that it's a different kind of blade. It's a one-of-a-kind knife. It is the Shilin knife from Taiwan. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, suggestions, or if you want to discuss more about this knife, please leave comments down below. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned for other episodes of Pinoy Blade Hunter.
More pressure. Whoa! For the temples, they have 7 points.
Oh, is it sharp?
Sharp. 这也可以那个吗？把就来吗？
这就是照一般刀安尼来做，唔是迄款样，唔是迄款迄个艺品的，讲啊，看你这会容易。
This is you can use this to really kill. Yeah.
It's a weapon.
Yeah, the weapon.